Hey guys, and welcome back to the JTO channel. And obviously, before I start this video, do watch my match review first if you haven't already. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you would have watched it by now. Just telling by the time difference in terms of when this is coming out compared to that one. This was supposed to come out late last night. I'm recording this as of night, like right now, but like when you see it, I would have recorded this last night, if you know what I mean. When you see this video, I would have recorded it last night. But yeah, it was supposed to come out last night, but it didn't. But hey, it's coming out this morning slash early afternoon. So yeah, I hope you just enjoy it regardless. And if you do enjoy, please like, comment, subscribe, turn those post notifications. And yeah, let's do this. So in goal, Edouard Mendy. Player ratings. Give him a 7. Solid game from him. On the ball, very good. Commanded his area once again. Every time Zenit maybe had a corner or maybe they put the ball into the box, which to be honest, they didn't do much. The set pieces were awful. That's a downside, I'd say, to their game that they need to work on themselves. Other than that, they were pretty good today. But Mendy was just good today, 7. Not really much to say on that. Moving to the back three, starting off with Azpilicueta, right centre back. Solid performance from him again. Very good crossing for Lukaku to header it in. Sort of like the trademark move he had with Morata back in 17-18 when Morata was in good form for us. And Aspil just crossed that ball in, and many times Morata would header it. Every single time on target, goes in. Similar thing to Lukaku. Hopefully we see more of that this season with Azpilicueta linking up with Lukaku in terms of that. But yeah, good performance from him, 7.5. Moving on to Christensen, who gets an 8 for me today. Absolutely fantastic. Positioning was absolutely brilliant for me. Pocketed their striker. Every time they flung the ball up top, you know what I'm saying? Every time they went long, which they didn't do a lot, but every time they did, he dealt with it very, very well. And his positioning was immense on the ball. Very good once again. And this man is going under the radar. I can't lie to you. Next man I'm going to talk about is obviously the best defender in the world, but Christensen's not far behind by like second place. Do you understand? Because he has been so good for us, and I feel like he's still underrating his performances and the praise he gets anyway. So yeah, left centre back Antonio Rudiger, please sign the new contract. I'm begging you. He's so important to this team, man. The fact that he's actually our number 1 centre back should just tell you why he needs to sign the contract. Like, he is the guy right now. And today, absolutely brilliant. Pocketed Malcolm and had to help out Marcos Alonso many times today, because Marcos was struggling at times with Malcolm. Malcolm just run past him like it was easy. But every time Malcolm went up against Rudiger, Rudiger was like, nope, not me, not today. And pocketed him. He ended up getting substituted, Malcolm. He didn't do anything in the game. So Rudiger absolutely brilliant. On the ball is always good, composed, defending aerially. That fucking run he made. Oh my god. Yo, he did a Zuma 2.0, but I'd say Zuma's version is better. I can't lie, because like man did a couple step overs and that, you get it. Rudiger's is just very, very not rusty, but it was very I don't know how to describe it, but it was just in an aggressive way. But that's how he is anyway. Just as a as a person, as a player, do you understand? He's got that aggressiveness about him. Do you get? That shows, and that run just showed it. He was on full form, mate, chested down, just dribbled with ultimate pace. He is quick. Rudiger's quick, He's probably the quickest player at Chelsea, as I've seen many Chelsea players and himself say he is the quickest by a long distance. And he was absolutely fantastic today. And that run, I hope he scored that goal, because if he did, would have been an absolute madness, can't lie. Would I give him man of the match? I'll give him an 8.5. That's probably going to be the same ratings as my other guys as well. I'll give him an 8.5. I thought he was the best centre-back today, and he was just brilliant. Reece James at right wing-back, on the other hand, though, I'm going to give him a 5 today. Average performance for me. He was good defensively, as always. Reece James is always good defensively, but I felt like today he didn't do enough going forward. I didn't think he put enough crosses in. The one cross he put in was really good, and it was for Lukaku, who just headed it over the bar. And I didn't feel like he did more of that. He didn't do that enough for me at all. It's just like, it's annoying, and I'm seeing people overreact, saying we need a new right wing back. Oh, Livramento would have been perfect. Blah 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 blah. And it's like, now that's overreacting. Do you understand? I wasn't overreacting in my match review. I was just saying how poor we are and how I could be worried about maybe if Lukaku wasn't available, that could you trust our attackers to be clinical? Possibly, possibly not. But with someone like Reece James over exaggerating about Livramento and saying he's not a right wing back, like behave yourself. Like, chill out. You weren't saying this when we was playing Arsenal, were you? You wasn't saying this after the Champions League final, were you? So it's like, just chill, okay? In terms of Reece James, it's just one game. I hope he does cross the ball a lot more than he does. But I thought today going forward, he wasn't at his best today, but defensively he was good. So I'm going to give him an average performance. It was a 5 for today. Marcus Alonso, who I thought was slightly probably better than him, by a slight, probably because I think he actually did put crosses into the box. He did have a shot, to be fair, and I thought he played okay. Got bun up a couple times though, by Malcolm, but I felt like we needed pace down that left hand side to really get the width going, because that's where we would, because that's where a lot of our attacks were going. Seeing as Zenit was really penetrating the middle, they had like 4 players in the middle of the park against like Jorginho and cover. So we had to go out wide a lot, and I felt like neither wing back did a good job in terms of going forward today. Anyway, I thought Marcus Alonso was slightly best. That's why you get the slightly high rating. So I'll just give him a 6 for today. Move on to the midfield. Kovacic, 8.5. Again, same rating as Rudiger. I still can't pick man of the match. It's between him, Rudiger, and a certain someone up top. Just for his clinicalness, but he was again brilliant, and his start to the season, like I've been saying, has been absolutely fantastic. And you still say Jorginho and Kante should still start in our biggest games, but Kovacic is somebody everyone knows he's good enough to start for Chelsea Football Club. He's somebody that should be starting for us week in, week out, because he has the quality to do that. And for me, he's really knocking on that door. Like I said, for me, there's no reason to drop him. Would I drop him this against Spurs? I wouldn't. But Kante's here. He's fit now. So who knows? But look, he's had such a great start to the season with his dribbling. His passing as well is gone up another level. And he's 27 now. He's in the prime of his career. And this is where you're going to now see Cover. Cover's going to go levels now. He's going to even get his game even a bit further. If he can just maybe get more goals, possibly, or create chances for others as well and get possibly more assists, then look, he's going to be one of the best midfielders in the world. For me, he's one of the most underrated in the Premier League, still till to this day. Still feel like people don't give him enough appreciation. Even our own fan base slate him. I don't get that. Ridiculous. And today was just absolutely brilliant, and he should continue his good form. And if he does, there's no reason why we should drop him. No reason at all. 8.5 for Mateo Kovacic. Jorginho today, I'll give him a 6.5, 7. Average performance for me. I didn't think he really affected the game like that. To be honest with you, with his passing, with his line breaks, what I'm saying, passing in between the lines and finding maybe a Mason Mount, a Ziyech possibly. I felt like maybe the tempo was to his standard, and I felt like he controlled that, and we didn't get exposed as much as midfield. And I thought those two, him and Cover, done really well to handle Zenit's 4-man midfield, because yes, they were playing a 4-4-2, but at the same time they did get their wingers to also press. So like in a diamond way, they've got maybe their striker to come in a bit as well, with their 2 midfielders holding 6s as well. So like, Jorginho and Cover had a job on them to do today, to handle like all the pressure that Zenit was giving them through the middle. And I thought both of them dealt with it really well. So I'll give Jorginho praise for that. And that's why he bumped his rating a bit higher. So, I'll give him a 7, not a 6.5. I feel like a 6.5 is harsh on him. We move on now to Mason Mount. Poor game today. For me, that is possibly his worst game I've seen him play for Chelsea. I'm seeing people make excuses for him, saying, oh, he tried. But sorry, but his quality today was non-existent. Every pass this guy tried just did not execute, didn't create enough for Lukaku. And when Lukaku created for them, they didn't do anything with it. They just bottled it. Mason Mount bottled it in the final third for me today, and just wasn't good enough. Look, does that mean I'll drop him against Spurs? Probably not. It's very rare that Mason Mount has a bad performance, and you can have one bad performance. It's okay. Today was just poor. We still won the game, so it's like I'm not gonna get onto you for it, and I'm not worried about you either. So it's like, yeah, just saying today, he wasn't at his best. His creativity wasn't at his best today. His passing was off. He didn't want to shoot enough. I didn't think he was taking advantage enough of Lukaku's hold-up play, and when Lukaku was laying it off to him and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna give Mason Mount a 4 for today. Ziyech, same thing, a 4. Wasn't good enough either. Every time this guy had a shot, it just got blocked every time. Once again with Mason Mount, I don't know what he really did today to really start. I wouldn't have started him today because he was poor against Aston Villa, and he was poor again today. I wouldn't start him against Spurs. Hasn't been good enough recently. And yes, the injury ruined all of his momentum now. It ruined because, you know, he was really on good form before Ziyech. Really on good form, you know, before that injury. And then when you get the injury, all the momentum's gone. And now I don't know how long it'll take for him to really start performing again. I bet it won't be long, but hey, today in the Villa game, he was poor. Again, the creativity wasn't there. Didn't take advantage of the link-up play he was having with Lukaku, and Lukaku was just laying it off to him and etc. And yeah, really, that's it on Ziyech. There's not really much else to say for. And Lukaku gets an 8.5 as well, the same as Kova and Rudiger. I can't really pick between those two for man of the match, to be honest. Like I said in my last game, take your pick. Oh, I did mention Christensen in that as well, but I did change my mind, to be fair, as time went on, because Lukaku, world-class striker, clinical, takes one chance, scores one goal. He's only had 3 shots in his last 2 games, and he scored all 3 goals. You know, only our number 10s and our other attackers could dream of doing that. Like I said, these guys need like 100 chances to get 3 goals. Do you understand what I'm saying? So hey, I'm not trying to diss them or anything, but it's a good point that I'm making, and it's pretty much not a fact. It's a statement that I'm making. Do you understand? And it's probably true as well because we saw it last season. And a game like this last season, we wouldn't have won it. We would have drawn. But now that we have someone like Lukaku, we can afford to maybe pay poorly from time to time. But knowing we have Lukaku in our side, he could always bag a goal here and there. You know, when he has that chance, he will take it. And that's exactly why he is world class. And that's exactly why if we win the Champions League, if we win the Premier League especially, he will be the biggest reason why, him and Tuchel for me, because like they're just brilliant. They're just absolutely brilliant. And he is just an top 5 strikers, and you gotta start putting him in that world class bracket now. I'm sorry, he carried Inter to the league. Why can't he carry Chelsea to Champions League and the league as well this season? So yeah, and the substitutions, who came on, bruv? I'm not gonna give Chilwell a rating. Didn't have enough time. I don't think he did anyway. Neither Thiago Silva, neither did Ruben. Don't think any of our subs had enough time on the field, so I'm not gonna rate them. I look at Thomas Tuchel. I'll give him an 8 for today. You know, it was a good team lineup, to be fair. I do trust him at the end of the day. As much as the players were poor, it didn't really matter because we won the game. He didn't really do anything to change it up, possibly, but hey, it's okay. Maybe I would have liked him to take off Mount and Ziyech a lot earlier than they did, in my personal opinion, considering we have 5 substitutions, which is why I downgrade his rating a bit, but it is what it is. World-class manager still. Love you, TT, but today, you picked the right team, but maybe you could have made the substitutions early, in my opinion. But, you know, it's just me being specific, and rare criticism of Thomas Tuchel is, you know, you rarely don't criticize him because he's most literally right at the time. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like the video. Comment your player ratings as well and tell me what you think of mine. Do you think I'm trying rubbish? Do you agree with me? Tell me why. All of those things. And yeah, share the video. Follow my social media down below. And this video will be out tomorrow as I'm speaking right now. And I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys. Peace.